Today we're saying goodbye to 3Commerce in Europe. In a few days, they will be closing their services to all European users. But the good news is, at Block Research, we've been building a better, simpler, and more modern alternative. It's called SignalPipe. This means you can continue using your automated trading strategies in TradingView, just like Win Premium, to trade crypto on Binance, Bybit, or even trade stocks on Alpaca or Capital.com. Before I show you how to set up SignalPipe, let's take a look at this 3Commerce account that was running Win Premium for nearly 3 years, and it was never touched. No settings have ever been changed. And yeah, let me show you the performance. So here we take a last look at the 3Commerce account I was here running since pretty much November of 23. And it was running on the 4-hour time frame that with the same settings you also find in the docs, and was never touched until then. The performance was incredible. So it started with $1,000 exactly. At the peak, it has been at plus 128%. Right now it's in a slight drawdown from there. And this is the last look we're taking today on the 26th of June. It's a European account. So I will switch this one to SignalPipe. It's a bit unfortunate because I got that nice history that I can show as a proof how Win Premium works. But yeah, we got to switch it over to SignalPipe right now because the account will be restricted, although the plan is paid for a longer time than that. So let me show you how to set it up. Now, if you're completely new to this, why do we need SignalPipe? You cannot send signals directly from TradingView to your broker, whichever it is. At least not for automated trading strategies. For manual trading, of course, it's possible. But for automated trading, for strategies that come from a Pinescript, you need an intermediate in between. Before, this has been 3Commerce, but now it's going to be SignalPipe. If you are a Win Premium subscriber, you automatically have free access to SignalPipe. It's included in the Win Premium subscription. If not, you can purchase SignalPipe also for other strategies if you want to automate anything from TradingView and use it as a signal forwarder for any TradingView indicator or strategy. The first thing you want to do if you're not connected is go to the settings. It's going to be the exact same process if you use the demo trading or the live trading. So let's do that together with the demo key. To get the demo trading key for Bybit, you go to your account and demo trading. From here, you don't have a lot of choices. You just go to API, create a new key, system generated. 3, read and write. And of course, we're providing an IP restriction for security. So you find that Bybit trusted IP from Block Research in here. Copy that. So this means only our server with our IP address can ever send trades to your Bybit account that is created under this API key. So you copy that from here, and then we enable the unified trading, submit, and you copy your API keys from here into the SignalPipe, connect the Bybit demo account, and there you go, successfully connected to Bybit demo. For those that have used 3Commerce with Win Premium, you know that pretty much the only thing we needed to adjust are the max active deals, depending on your account size, and then the limit order take profit to not have heavy slippage or paying unnecessary fees for market orders. That's all that there is. The same process for Binance. Of course, Binance is a bit more annoying with all the verifications. But same thing, you need to create an API key with all the permissions and then just paste it into here. And from there, we go to TradingView and paste those things into the Win Premium strategy or any strategy that can handle those alert bodies. Actually, what you should do before we head over to TradingView and implement it from there, let's check if the connection actually works properly. Therefore, we have this test tab. And if we look at my Bybit spot equity, we got USDT, USDC, Bitcoin and Ethereum. So let us place a trade here on Solana, 0.1 Solana, doesn't matter. So we just hit send And what we would expect is to see, because it's on spot, another 0.1 Solana on the Bybit spot wallet. So it says open Bybit spot deal for Solana. So that seems successful, and we should see it also in the trades tab right here. You can minimize it or maximize it to look into the details. Here I did a few test trades on Bitcoin. Actually, if you start dollar cost averaging, they will start stacking up here. So I do think that's a much nicer view than we had in 3 commas. Way better information, way more detailed. We also will come to the log in a minute, which is also way more detailed and doesn't stop after 5 log entries. Let's head over to Bybit. All right, we see the nearly 0.1 Solana in here, so that worked. And if we close the deal at market, we should also in real time see how the Solana again disappears from the wallet. And there we go. So let's take a look at the logs, and you see that we have very detailed logs right here. So this is the Solana deal that we just closed, and you got all the information of the payload that was sent to Alpaca here, and the deal that was opened, and the take profit that was set and sent to Alpaca as well. And the best thing is that those logs will not expire. We keep the logs forever. So even after 3, 4, 5 months, if you want to debug something, if you want to look something up, because you have the feeling something didn't work correctly as it should, you will always be able to debug all of your trades. So that's amazing. How do we set that thing up? We go over to settings, and let's start with the SignalPipe secret. Copy this one from here. We just paste it here into the SignalPipe secret. We would set up the current day. When we want to go live, we pick the current day from the date picker and the current time, so that we are sure that we're not already in a trade and that we would start at the 2nd or 3rd safety order, right? We want to set it up from the current date. And the older dates here, they are basically just for backtesting. And you might wonder, why do we have a SignalPipe base order size and we have an actual base order size? The reason for that is that TradingView is not able, if a stock, for example, is worth $500 and you put the win premium to just $10, and TradingView will not be able to take those positions. So this is basically for backtesting purposes. So you're able to also backtest on bigger stocks that are worth more. But once you go live and you trade the stock on Alpaca or Capital.com, that both allow fractional shares, you can, although you backtest it with bigger amounts, you can just send the actual amounts that you want to trade with the SignalPipe base order. So this is the one that counts for the live trading. This is very important. And this is the one that you see on your chart, on your TradingView chart, only for the backtesting. So to go live, it's extremely simple. We usually go for watchlist alerts. So we have a watchlist. We want to trade the strategy on the entire universe of that watchlist. And therefore we would go here, create alert on this watchlist. Of course, pick the indicator that you want the alert conditions to come from. And in the webhook URL, you will paste this link from here instead of the 3 commas link. And then in the message right here, you will paste the alert body. If you've been trading with 3 commas, you know all that, but if it's new to you, you'll learn it here right now. You just paste the strategy.order.alert message here, and this will create the alerts. You hit create, and that's it. To test your connection from TradingView to SignalPipe, I would recommend you to just go on one asset. Usually it would be Bitcoin for higher liquidity. You go on a very small time frame, like 5 seconds, 10 seconds, set this up on the correct date. Maybe you would, after setting the date here, let's do that properly. So recording this video on the 26th of June. And what I would do is go to 2003. You also see that line. This marks the beginning of when it would start trading. Then move down to the 1 second time frame on Bitcoin USDT, the most liquid asset. And from there you would create not a watchlist alert, but a single alert on Bin Premium, 1 second time frame. Again, check if you got the webhook URL and you got the message from here. Apply, create, and then it will populate here. Normally we want to clean up the alerts log, and then the minute the first alert comes through, I would pause the alert and then check on SignalPipe if you've received the trade, and then check your exchange as well if you want, if the exchange also received the trade, but we tested that. This works already, so I wouldn't worry about that. And yeah, that's the whole framework. So we got Bin Premium running on TradingView, firing alert to SignalPipe, placing and monitoring the trades on your exchange. As simple as that. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comments. Also make a request. Hey, can you do a setup video for this specific scenario or this type of assets or with this specific indicator? Whatever you need, drop it in the comments. And I read them all, answer them all, and we'll see if we can make another video on that topic. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one.